computer as an instrument was like my pathway into playing music at all. And so using it as an instrument to me meant not just hitting spacebar and playing back some kind of set of backing tracks or fixed media. It was actually like manipulating it in real time. The computer is it's basically the synthesizer. It's the thing that generates the sound. So when I hit the button, that sends a command into the computer that corresponds to a note on a piano. And then the knobs interact with the computer to tell how to change the sound. So the computer is the thing that's actually making the sound. A lot of the times I enjoy playing music live, so I use my computer as another instrument among those things. So, I mean, I think that's what I do differently with the computer than a lot of other musicians.
I was the first student to be accepted into the university with my computer as an instrument.
They had to decide whether or not the computer had a place. And, you know, I mean, and I know because I have friends that were faculty, and I know that they debated that for a little while. It's the Midwest, it's like harder to convince, I guess, some of the old minds that it can be useful. And also they didn't necessarily know how to teach it. Dr. Rudy, you know, is an outstanding synthesist and understands electronic music inside and out. And Dr. Moberly has some experience with it, but for the most part, the school is really dedicated to acoustic music.
This is a class that's introduction to electronic music. They wanted somebody to come in and talk kind of about using the computer as an instrument. I brought in Addie Dancy to help me demonstrate some of the things that I do.
I was taking the audio output from the notes that she played and then processing it through the computer to extract partials from it, using those sine waves to generate clicks and pops and all kinds of different MIDI sounds. The other thing I was doing with her and her cello was using the microphone to grab very tiny quarter-second windows of samples and then playing those back as if they were a keyboard.
As soon as the CDC started talking about it and, you know, the museum shut down and the school shut down and restaurants started shutting down, you know, my first thought was, what is my community going to do? When it happened and we were all told to stay at home, I reached out to everybody and said, we got to do something, we have to do it online. And everybody said, yes, what do you want to do? And I thought about it for a couple of weeks and we came up with this late night talk show format. So I thought of Max Headroom. I don't know if anybody knows who Max Headroom is.
So many get smashed. And so many wander around with a glazed look over them. Are you like a window? Is your life a pain?
I thought, let's do something like that. I'd hear a little bit from you about who you are.
We're a band in Eugene, Oregon. I'm the co-founder of Mother Russia Industries.
And we try to just loop in all of the different types of artists we know, poets, theater, dance, things like that, and sequence them together as a kind of late night talk show format. We all deal with the isolation in different ways, but everybody is sort of finding new ways to dig into projects a little bit deeper than they were before. There's just more time at home to you know, look at the staff or play around with your computer or just, you know, play the guitar in a way that you've never thought of playing before, because there's not deadlines, there's not audiences, there's not event that you're trying to keep up with. One of the great tragedies of my life was that once I was a young singer-songwriter with a guitar and my voice, and I was singing songs, and then one day I decided not to sing any songs, and then I realized there's so much to say.
I'm so excited to see what happens in the next, you know, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 years in Kansas City. So the community is really cool because we're finding each other, but formerly it was very spread out. And what's really exciting about it is that we're not competitive with each other. You know, we're not trying to step on each other's necks to get the next big gig or sign some fantasy record contract, because it just doesn't exist for this kind of music. And really, I don't know that it does for all of these rock bands and jazz artists. You know, everybody's struggling in their own way. But yeah, we don't just have a community of musicians. We have to like build a community of venues, of, you know, outreach, of, you know, pathways if we're going to try to get out of the city. All of these things that there's not really like a clear road. So we just have to raise each other up to do that.